Hey, what's up? I'm Derek from Sum 41. You're watching Moolah Chuck, the only TV you need. Moolah Chuck!
Derek, Order in Decline, your band's 7th album.
Yeah.
The most metal-inspired album?
I don't know. I guess so. I mean, I never really think about the actual music when I'm writing it. I just sort of pick up a guitar and start writing, and whatever comes out, comes out. And I guess, you know, people seem to say this is heavier than our other stuff. I wouldn't say it's metal, you know. It's just sort of on the heavier side, I guess.
Well, it's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. Cool. Well, you've said you were reluctant at first to let's say, write a political-inspired record.
Yeah, I definitely. Well, I mean, it's no secret. I mean, there's a lot of bullshit going on in the world, right? And I wanted to use music as an escape. And when I started writing lyrics, and I felt like I was writing about things that I sort of had been observing, I kind of tried to fight that. And I was like, no, I don't want to talk about Donald Trump right now, you know, or something like that. And I would start to try to change the lyrics, but the songs just started to go nowhere and it was nonsense to me. So I just decided to let the words come however they are.
You had a couple of, let's say, close to death experiences. You know, the thing with, you know, kidney and liver. I remember the thing in Congo. Yeah. Gee, do you see yourself a lucky guy?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, stuff seems to always kind of happen. But, you know, it is also just life, you know.
You're around now for quite a couple of years, and you've made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They have this exhibit. Oh, they have this. I know. Not as you need 25 years. Is it 25 years?
Yeah.
No, but they have this exhibit of Vans Warped 25.
Yeah.
There are pieces of you there.
That's right. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. No. I'd like to go see it though.
How does it feel being part of an exhibit in a museum?
It's cool. I think they had some stuff there before of mine that I did go see once, but yeah, I haven't seen this exhibit yet.
When you think about those old days, early Vans Warped tours, what comes to your mind?
We had a lot of fun. I mean, it was those tours are great, and they're really long, and you really kind of learn how to be a band on that tour.
There were some huge crowds, I remember.
Oh yeah, there are always big crowds, especially in the early days. It seemed like it was, and maybe we were just new to it. It just seemed so big, but yeah, it was always exciting. I mean, we started the band because we wanted to play Warped Tour, and then we got onto the Warped Tour. We ended up doing it, I don't know how many times, but quite a bit.
You did play Chester Bennington's memorial. How was that for you?
It was great. It was very nerve-wracking at the same time, you know, because you want to do right by him, and you want to do right by the Linkin Park fans, and you also want to do a good job. And I also only found out about it like the night before, so there's a lot of reasons why I was really nervous, but it was an honor to be a part of it for sure.
But you were also involved in, I guess, last year the Strange 80s benefit.
Yep, yeah. Zumo and I played a couple songs. We did a Metallica medley. Yeah, it was cool.
Do you still have your first guitar, the Gibson Moroder?
I do not. No, my original one was stolen.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, but I have a back. I had two at the time, so I have my second one, and I'm still playing. I'll be playing it tonight.
That's cool. Good to hear. How about your guitars? I mean, is there you know, a special guitar where you say, I would not go on stage without that?
Well, the guitar on stage is a little bit, I mean, we beat the shit out of our equipment, so I don't really bring anything that's that special.
So let's change the question to studio-wise.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of guitars. I mean, I don't know how many guitars I have, but, you know,
Not like Joe Bonamassa.
No. But I don't know. I've got some really old guitars. I've got this great '57 Les Paul Jr. that I love, but I also have this '59 Les Paul reissue that's equally as great.
Do you remember that night in Japan when your support band burned their pubic hair?
Yeah, I do. I have a photo of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's framed in my studio.
What happened then?
I don't know what people were doing. Someone started it, they pull out their pubes and light it on fire to just, you know, and then all of a sudden another guy did it, and another guy, and then some girls did it, and everyone was doing it. I didn't do it. I think Conan and I were the only ones that didn't do it.
But Dave was running naked through the hotel.
But that was a different time in Japan. Hey, what's up? I'm Derek from Sum 41. You're watching Mulachuk, the only TV you need. Mulachuk!
When are you gonna get married to Avril Lavigne again?
Again?
Tell us about your experiences in Congo.
Yeah, that was pretty, it was a close one. Yeah, we were there doing a documentary. It was a documentary about the Civil War that had been going on there, and it was over, you know, for about a year. And it looked like it was over. We were documenting on the effects of what it did to the country, and while we were there, for whatever reason, the war started back up, and we were literally caught in the middle of it because it started up on the street that our hotel was on. And there was two groups on either side of our hotel fighting back and forth, and the hotel, we were just in the middle, so we were just stuck. And, you know, we were there for a couple days, and, you know, just the hotel just kept getting hit, crossfire and stuff like that. And then the UN had to come in tanks and get us out.
And you were shitting your pants, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely thought, I mean, there were literally like, you know, mortar rounds and rock pellet grenades hitting the hotel, and the hotel's not that big, you know, it's just like a one-level, 8-room hotel or something like that. And so, you know, there's all the debris, and you have to run and jump and fucking dive and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all in that documentary too.
Why did you do that in the first place? What was the reason on going there?
Well, we've been working with the organization War Child for a while, and we talked about what we should do. We just wanted to do something with the charity that was more than just playing a concert or, you know, putting a CD out or something like that. So we decided, let's go somewhere and try to do something, you know, important, like shoot a documentary, bring light to something that nobody knows about. And then, you know, now that happened.
You guys are known for heavy touring. Is there some secret for the persistence?
I mean, it is pretty repetitive, but like I said, like we enjoy playing, we enjoy being with each other, and so it's, you know, it's easy.
Do you have any rituals on tour? Like, you need the special tomato juice in the morning or something?
No, not really. No, the only thing I think we require is booze, you know, a stage and some booze, and we're happy.
Oh, how about sports on tour? Not at all.
Sports never. We're not that most athletic.
Because you might get hurt.
No, we just don't like it.
Speaking of touring, herniated disc, how was that experience? You were drumming at the time.
Yeah, I got on the drums, and I don't know what happened, but my whole body froze, and it was just the most, like, just the worst pain I've ever been in. I couldn't move, and I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk for about 2 weeks, and had to cancel the tour and go home. And I was home for about 6 or 8 months to try and get better.
Was there a point, I mean, maybe right away, where you thought, shit, I might never be on stage again?
Yeah, definitely. When it first happened, before I left the venue, I thought, and like I didn't know what had happened, and I just knew I couldn't walk and I couldn't move. I didn't know what the hell happened to me. So I was a little worried then.
How often do you get checked by doctors, or do you have a doctor on tour that you trust or something?
No, I don't really go to doctors. Ever, really. Hey, I'm Derek from Sum 41. You're watching Mulachuk, the only show you really need. Mulachuk!